The NBA season is almost here, and here are my predictions for the 2023-2024 NBA season. Starting off in the Eastern Conference, at number 15, the Washington Wizards. The Wizards are currently in a rebuild, and this offseason, they traded away Bradley Beal and Kristaps Porzingis, but they brought in Jordan Poole. And I think he could have a big season, averaging around 24 to 25 points a game. But I just don't see the Wizards getting a lot of wins this season. Number 14, the Charlotte Hornets. Last season, LaMelo Ball only played in 36 games due to injury. And I think he's going to have a very good season, but I don't think the Hornets have enough depth on their roster. Next, number 13, the Detroit Pistons. Last season, Cade Cunningham only played in 12 games due to a season-ending injury in the beginning of the season. And the Pistons only had 17 wins last season. And I think they're going to be much better than last season. Number 12, the Toronto Raptors. And number 11, the Brooklyn Nets. Number 10, the Atlanta Hawks. Number 9, the Miami Heat. This team went to the NBA Finals last season, but they lost Max Strus and Gabe Vincent in free agency. Number 8, the Orlando Magic. Paolo Banchero is coming off a great rookie season where he averaged 20 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 3 assists. And they had 2 lottery picks in this year's draft where they got Anthony Black and Jet Howard. And number 7, the Chicago Bulls. This season, Lonzo Ball should return from his knee injury, which he has missed the last year and a half. Number 6, the Indiana Pacers. Tyrese Halliburton dealt with a lot of injuries last season, but when he was on the court, he was great. In 56 games last season, he averaged 20 points, 10 assists, and 1.6 steals per game. And Benedict Mathurin is entering his second season. He had a great rookie year, averaging 16 points per game, and in free agency, they brought in Obi Toppin and Bruce Brown. And I think this team could definitely make the playoffs this year. Number 5, the Philadelphia 76ers. This offseason, they brought in Patrick Beverley, Mo Bamba, and Kelly Oubre Jr. But James Harden still wants to be traded. Number 4, the New York Knicks. Number 3, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Last season, the Cavs struggled a lot shooting threes. So they went out in free agency and brought in Max Strus, George Niang, Ty Jerome, and they drafted Imani Bates in the second round. Imani Bates has a lot of potential to be a great scorer in the NBA, and has looked very good in the Summer League and in preseason. Number 2, the Boston Celtics. This offseason, they traded for Drew Holiday and Kristaps Porzingis. And the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference, I have the Milwaukee Bucks. This offseason, they had a blockbuster trade getting Damian Lillard. And I'm so excited to see Giannis and Lillard play together. Moving over to the Western Conference. At number 15, the Utah Jazz. Number 14, the New Orleans Pelicans. I think the Pelicans could be good this season if Zion is healthy. But he hasn't been able to stay on the court even for half a season. Last season, he played in 29 games, and he averaged 26 points per game, 7 rebounds, and 4 assists. But in 4 seasons in the NBA, he has only played in 114 games. Number 13, the Minnesota Timberwolves. Number 12, the Portland Trail Blazers. This team now has a lot of depth by getting DeAndre Ayton, Robert Williams, Malcolm Brogdon, and they drafted Scoot Henderson. I think this team needs another year or 2 of development, but this team could be scary for many years to come. Number 11, the Houston Rockets. This team has a lot of young and talented players. And this offseason, they went out and got some veterans in Fred VanVleet, Dylan Brooks, Reggie Bullock, and Jeff Green. Number 10, the Memphis Grizzlies. Ja Morant is suspended for the first 25 games of the season, and I think this is going to hurt their team a lot. Number 9, the Sacramento Kings. And number 8, the San Antonio Spurs. I think Victor Wembanyama is going to have a great rookie season and win a lot of games for the Spurs. They also have a lot of great players around him with Keldon Johnson, Devin Vassell, Jeremy Sohan, and Trey Jones. Number 7, the Los Angeles Clippers. Number 6, the Dallas Mavericks. They had a good offseason by bringing in Grant Williams and Seth Curry, and they drafted 7'1" center Derek Lively. Number 5, the Oklahoma City Thunder. They are getting back Chet Holmgren after he missed his entire rookie season due to a foot injury, and I think that's going to make a huge impact on their season. Number 4, the Golden State Warriors. This offseason, they went out and traded for Chris Paul, and I'm very excited to see how he plays with this team. Number 3, the Los Angeles Lakers. They had a great offseason by bringing in Gabe Vincent and Christian Wood, and this team has a lot of depth. Number 2, the Phoenix Suns. This team is very talented, and this is probably the best starting 5 in the NBA, with Devin Booker, Bradley Beal, Kevin Durant, Yusuf Nurkic, and Josh Okogie. And the number 1 team in the West, the Denver Nuggets. This team won the NBA Finals last season, and Nikola Jokic is just unstoppable. In the first round of the playoffs, the 1 seed Milwaukee Bucks are taking on the 8 seed Orlando Magic. I have the Bucks winning. The 4 seed Knicks versus the 5 seed 76ers, and the 76ers will win. The 2 seed Celtics versus the 7 seed Bulls, and the Celtics will win. And the 3 seed Cavs versus the 6 seed Pacers. The Cavs will win. Now in the Western Conference, the 1 seed Nuggets are facing the 8 seed Spurs. The Nuggets will win. The 4 seed Warriors versus the 5 seed Thunder. I have the Thunder winning. The 2 seed Suns versus the 7 seed Clippers. And the Suns will win. The 3 seed Lakers versus the 6 seed Mavericks. I have the Mavericks winning. In the Eastern Conference semifinals, the Bucks versus the 76ers. I have the Bucks winning. And the Celtics versus the Cavs. And I have the Cavs winning. Now in the Western Conference semifinals, the Nuggets versus the Thunder. The Thunder will win. And the Suns versus the Mavericks. And the Suns will win. In the Eastern Conference Finals, the Milwaukee Bucks versus the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Cavs will win. And in the Western Conference Finals, the Oklahoma City Thunder versus the Phoenix Suns. The Thunder will win. And in the NBA Finals, the Cleveland Cavaliers versus the Oklahoma City Thunder. And I have the Cavs winning the 2023-2024 NBA Championship. Thank you so much for watching. Please comment below who you think is going to win the NBA Finals this season. And if you enjoyed the video, please drop a like and subscribe. Goodbye.